Welcome back for episode 29 of the RADelaide Summit podcast. This week's episode, we cover the reason why Frankie isn't here. We check up on the status of the Bogan 500 roadworks at Vic Park. I'm ordering a TT bike for Rico Rolls.
What?
If you want to be part of the show, please let us know. Track is where it's at for cycling this week, apparently. J-Ho proposes to sell his BMC.
Maybe.
Gold coin donations will not be accepted. And more. Come along for the ride.
Ruby opens up. Heyman is back. It's time to do the business.
If you're new to the podcast and haven't listened before, each week we scale the Strava leaderboards, watching you do your efforts up Norton Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not. There's a chance we might shame you, but we promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high that we'll probably shame ourselves, well, probably just Alex, because we are not as fast as you. Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Norton Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let us introduce ourselves. We are your Summiteers. Alex.
Hello.
Frankie.
Frankie?
Frankie!
Not again.
Well, I am Josh,
Hey,
and a big
Josh.
hello and welcome to you guys for another episode this week.
Sweet. All right, well, before we welcome the listeners, Josh, I got an email from Frankie with a doctor's certificate.
Oh,
I
you've
have it
actually
right
got
here.
it.
I actually have it here. If you want to let the listeners know what's going on.
Oh, do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. From Dr. Cheese and Child
Dr.
Family
Cheese and
Practice. Appropriate given the parsley we went through last week. Okay. For care of Miss F. Larissa. I undertook an examination of Francesca Larissa on the above mentioned date. Looks like that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Today, yeah, okay. My findings would suggest that due to not following packaging instructions correctly, the direction in which the parsley sprig has been inserted into one's rectum was incorrect and therefore has become lodged.
Frankie, read the instructions.
Poor Frankie.
I know.
I suggest a hot bath in order to wilt the parsley sprig in order to pass naturally, or surgical intervention may be required. Additional suggestions moving forward, please reassess the life choices you are making. Also note pineapple would make for a better choice. Even if you're asking for a friend. Miss Larissa will be unavailable for the podcast for the 6 weeks.
6 with Frankie.
Kind regards, Dr. John Wayne III.
There we go.
Wow. She bought a medical certificate. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, parsley.
The wrong way.
How could you get it wrong?
It's just... I
Tells
guess it's
you
a
right.
50-50 chance.
Whoa. Is it? I thought it was pretty straightforward.
Just don't put it in there. Anyway, so because Frankie's not here for a few weeks, we're putting it out there to the listeners. We want you to come on the show.
Yeah, come join us.
Come and join us. We want one person each week for the next couple of weeks, so shoot us a message through Instagram and we'll tee it up. Note, you'll definitely need a good sense of humour and we'll probably need to bring donuts. So hit us up through Instagram. Let's have some fun.
Yep.
Anyways, welcome listeners. Welcome to the J-Ho and Alex show, aka the RADelaide Summit podcast. Let us give you a bit of a rundown on what we've been up to in the last week. I'll kick us off.
I think, that's appropriate.
Yeah. So look, I had 8 days away from physical activity while I was sick.
That was the week before?
Yeah, that was the week before. That's 8, not
So
1.
what have you been getting up to?
But getting back into it hurt like hell. So I went to the gym.
Gym on Tuesday?
And
Yep.
I'm like to the trainer, I'm like, I didn't realise we were going for PPs. And he's like, we're not. So I punched him. And then echelon, I was like, maybe I'll drop my watts. And then I got there and I was like, then pride took over.
Every time.
Then I'm yelling at myself, get the interval down, just one more. But one of the other girls, she got off the bike and went outside for like a burp / potential vom. So I felt pretty good after that. I was like, must be a hard session. Really good hit out with the most of the team yesterday in the hills, which ended up with a couple super heavy beers to celebrate one of the boys' birthdays. And then my brother wanted to take the Strava KOM on Paynham Road, so I almost vomited on
Oh
the way
my goodness!
home.
Which section of Paynham Road?
Just like the whole lot,
the full segment.
I couldn't yell to say, "Hey, I'm not coping."
From
back
like
here.
Maid and Magpie through
Pretty
the
much all the
Woolworths.
way.
Yeah. I've tried that one before.
Yeah. And then today I got sucked into a Rico ride with the Colossal Wang. More on that soon, but I think I'm ordering a TT bike.
I don't know the Colossal Wang knows Rico ride,
No,
or his
no.
Rico ride is very different to everyone else's.
Way different. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Look, I have not touched my bike at all again.
Speaking of touching it, though,
yes.
do you think, like, did you say that maybe you'll be, like, taking it out the door for someone else?
Well, yeah, I'll get touch on that in a second. But I tried my running thing this week, and the Monday after podcast, my lower back just like seized up on me whilst I was mid-run. Of course, running stupid. So stopped running and haven't done anything this week just to let it settle down.
Not just acknowledging the fact that running is silly and that you shouldn't.
Oh no, running's 100% the worst thing you could ever do. But on that, so I haven't touched my bike. I haven't actually done anything this week and feeling really just average because I haven't been able to burn any energy really. Although I messaged you today and I was like, dropped a bit of a bombshell, didn't I?
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
I was just like, Alex, I think I'm going to sell the BMC. Yeah.
No.
It literally has been in my laundry for the past 2 to 3 weeks and hasn't moved.
At least you haven't had to clean it.
It's very true.
No
It's pristine.
chain waxing or
Chain's
greasing.
freshly waxed. Like everything is ready to go.
And you're like, it looks so good, I should sell it.
Looks amazing. Sparkles when you look at it. But I'm not touching it at all. And so, I don't know. I just got a bit of an idea where I'm like, what if I'd sold the BMC and bought 2 bikes, which are not worth as much, but would get
Cover
me
all
riding
areas and probably some more.
So I guess on that, the caveat is I want to actually ride a bit more like mountain bike, off-roady, traily type stuff. So I'm looking. I've been thinking about like a hardtail mountain bike that's like a XC geometry, so not downhill doing sweet jumps and tail whips and backflips and stuff.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, like just hitting the gravel, going fast, flowy trails, just having a good time, getting lost in the wilderness, and then maybe like a cheaper roadie that's still good, but
Maybe
just
offer to buy back
the green machine.
If
I
you're
don't know.
listening, you can make some dollars.
No, the green machine's gone to a home,
And
like,
he's using
a
it
winning
very
home.
well. Yep.
So I'm happy that the green machine is still delivering wins there. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not 100% familiar with mountain biking very much at all. I did a few days on a mountain bike in the Mawson Trail.
Yep.
It was fun, but for me, I don't feel like I need to go back there.
Yeah,
Or maybe
yeah.
once every year to just do something different.
Do something different, yeah. And I guess I really love getting off the beaten track, and I've had many bikes, gravel bike, couple mountain bikes and stuff. I really, really love it. I think at the moment, I just can't, like, if I want to ride, it's going to be in the evening, and it's going to be in like nighttime. So I just get a bit, I don't know, cautious about cars
people
and
are
traffic
just
conditions.
Crazy on the roads these days.
I've got young kids, and I think I'm just pretty cautious around, not wanting to get involved in any incidents with traffic, and and I think getting off the beaten track on the mountain bike might actually inspire me to ride a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know. Like I've looked at the back street way to get to my current job, and I think I can do that all on trails. On a zippy mountain bike, that might actually be pretty achievable. So I don't know. It's just an idea I'm tossing out. I've got a nice bike that's worth too much, and it's not doing much. So
A few people cross over.
Yeah.
I know Channing Tantrum, he rides from out near Outer Harbour to Golden Grove on his mountain bike
yeah, okay.
to work.
Yeah. So I mean, it's doable, and you put a fast set of tires on there, and you can go a decent speed. It also means that I can tackle, like, on the way back from where my job is, I can get into like Cobbler Creek or
Yeah.
Anstey's Hill on the way back,
Do some sick jumps.
do some sick jumps, climb some wicked hills, but not be on like, so some of the main roads that I hit is like McIntyre Road, Main North Road.
I Everested that road.
You did. You did Everest
And that is
road.
a shit road to
It's
be
an
on.
awful road. Like I see trucks barreling down
Yeah.
there. It's an 80k road, and it's like 2 lanes wide, but it's just mental busy.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it might inspire me to get out on the bike a bit more, climb some really steep hills, and get fit again.
So you're going to sell the BMC and then
It's just the
buy
thought.
one like Lewis has got.
What do you mean?
Like the S-Works crazy e-bike machine thing.
Not an e-bike. No. All my
All
steam.
J-Ho power.
All J-Ho power. Full J-Ho power. But yeah, I'm all over the shop at the moment. I don't know what I want to do. I'm a bit, I don't know. This adjusting to a new job is throwing me a bit. So yeah, I don't know.
Reassess time schedules.
Yeah. I won't do it straight away, but Lewis, if you're listening, I might have a phone call coming very soon.
Nice. Well, speaking of bikes and different types of bikes, we conducted a bit of an unintentional science experiment today out on the road.
Tell me more. It sounds interesting.
So,
I like experiments.
As I mentioned before, I got sucked into a Rico, yes,
He's
I'm
doing
making little
inverted commas.
exclamation things, yeah. Rico ride with the Colossal Wang, and he rolls up on his TT bike.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. So
Looks nice.
I
Sounds nice.
was on the S-Works, and we worked out that bikes and booties combined, we were pretty much the same weight.
An unformidable duo, that one.
Here is where it gets really cool. At around 40k an hour, which is apparently the benchmark for all things testing aero.
Yes, yep.
And heading out to Outer Harbour, Victoria Road, slight headwind. The Wang was using about 70, if not more watts, less than what I was for the
ridiculous, isn't
same
it?
speed.
He's done that when I've
And
been
was
on a
talking
bunch
to
ride
me
with him.
whilst I was like balls deep trying to hang on.
He loves it.
He loves it.
Absolutely froths on that type of ride, I reckon.
Just
So,
whilst people are hurting.
yeah, he's been out on like a team ride on the same bike, and he's just pulling a normal turn, and everyone is on the absolute limit, and he's just chatting away.
So I was with my brother, and we actually had to take turns sitting alongside him. So he rode the whole day on the front, 75, 100 Ks, whatever he did. We had to keep changing turns.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
And it wasn't slow, but like the energy saved in that position.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Absolutely
he looks so strong as well on that bike. just doing it.
Kudos to him, because like when I was sitting behind him and my brother, he was just dead still.
His hips are
And
so
my
stiff,
brother was just like, woo, party!
That's normal for your brother though. So.
He's quite broad-shouldered though, so
yeah.
there's probably like 80 watts each shoulder. But it was really cool to see, and to see it right there and then, like real time, was like, I was just like, oh my God.
You can see why they spend so much time just getting dialed into their position.
Because his bike is like 3 kilos heavier than S-Works, but it's all made up in aero.
Yeah.
So
it's
for all those people that don't know the techie stuff around aero and whatever, that there it is, right there and then.
Yeah.
But as we were cruising back, we pulled into Vic Parks, wanted to get a bit of an idea of what on earth is going on. And I reckon, just putting it out there, if you're listening, like Norwood Cycling Club, if we just stay to the right on the back straight, maybe go single file, teach some people to ride in a straight line, we can race Tuesday night. Okay, they've only got half of the lane cut up.
You were weaving between the cones of construction.
Between the cones, bit of temp fencing. There might be a bobcat or two. I reckon we got this dialed.
Just make it interesting. Just obstacles on the track.
We can have like the crit CX.
Yeah, like a good old
CX crit, something like that. I got
Urban
30s.
crit.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it, people.
All right, so while we're on that, let's jump right into it. The main reason why we exist. Let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who have been giving us a show. It might be the fast guys, it might be the slow ones. It's everyone in between, but we'll dive into your rides and data a little bit more robustly and discuss them here on the podcast for some fun and analysis. Alex, why don't you take us through the fastest times for this week?
This is exciting, you see. So it's no surprise that the Colossal Wang has rolled on number 1 this week.
Always.
And
Always.
he's done a 12:54. He said, I'm not even going to have a crack today after the chop ride unless the real chamois comes tearing past. next minute, the real chamois comes tearing past. And so it was on for young and old. And I think the Colossal Wang put about 30 seconds into him by the end of the summit.
Oh,
So
wow.
he did a 12:54, just shy of 400 watts the first time in a few weeks.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Unbelievable. But what is amazing this week, because on Tuesday at the gym, I get to see this person each time. Microscopic Noodle Bag was training a lady at my gym who set a PB, I think, on like the ski ergo thing or whatever.
Is that what they pull down?
Or like this.
The climber thing.
Yeah, the climber.
The climber.
This chick smashed it and she was so pumped and we
so
were all
good.
giving her cheers and everything like that. And then I said, that means that Microscopic Noodle Bag has to go and beat her PB on Norton Summit. And she just glared at me. She's like, I don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah.
However, she banged out a 14:55 yesterday.
Holy
So a little bit off of
wow.
her PB of 14:28, but 14:55.
That is that's about 3%.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Kudos to you.
Look at that heart rate.
Yeah,
171 beats.
and 257 watts.
Shivers.
Yeah, so that's an awesome job. Like, I'm
And
so
that's
happy.
on just like reco legs at the moment, like recovery,
yeah, she says she's
coming
just
back.
easing back
Yeah.
into it. I know you're listening, Microscopic Noodle Bag. Wait till I see you Tuesday.
That was epic. Wow.
All right, moving on though, I've picked the men from the 17-minute bunch this week. And firstly, with a 17:16 part of a 51k day is J-Lo Pressure. And they 310 watts for 17:16 and 171 beats per minute. So some big
I
watts.
think this individual might be a trackie. I think they
Quadzilla,
actually-
you reckon?
Yeah, I think they're a bit of a quadzilla. So
Nice.
yeah, getting ready for Super Series, I reckon.
Yeah, but they do have a PB of 13:39, so
So quick.
pretty bloody fast.
Yeah.
Second place this week with a 17:17 is Old MacDonald.
Just doing it easy.
They're doing it easy, but they've given us nothing
No
except
data.
19 k's an hour.
Of course.
And they're just flexing with their 12:56 PB.
Yeah. That's just a nice.
Yeah, I don't need to show my data. I'm this fast. Third place this week with a 17:21. They have a PB of 15:38 is Bar Mitzvah.
Ooh, shalom.
But only 141 beats per minute, so I reckon plenty left in the
Oh,
tank.
totally.
Yeah.
Have you seen that PB?
15:38.
Oh no, I'm looking at the next one. The next person down. I reckon they. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Go.
Fourth place with also a 17:21, but a PB of 12:30.
Yeah.
Norbert Waddleberry.
This is the first time Norbert's been on the
No, he's
the
been
potty.
on a couple of times.
He's been on a couple times.
he has
Okay.
been there,
Okay.
yep. 291 watts though.
Yep.
And lastly, 17:22 with a PB of 15:25 is Moonface.
Moonface. Welcome.
294 watts.
Yep. Look at that heart
174
rate.
beats per
Yeah,
minute.
Pushing it. Good. All right, I'll take us through the women for this week, and we've gone from the 21-minute bracket this week. First up with a 21:03 is the Bushwhacker.
Return.
Coming in with 202 watt average, 156 beats per minute, and a 41k ride. So it's
I reckon
ups
the
and downsies.
Bushwhacker is in the new Cervelo team for Super Series.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Interesting. On that, the names and teams, there's quite a few different ones that I haven't seen before. So.
I know. So hopefully, guys, if you're listening, we're going to do a bit of a debrief on the team listings once they get announced.
I'll have a good chat about it and see who's gone where and who's doing what and the new teams and
some internal cycling gossip.
yeah, straight from Frankie.
Yeah.
Next up, we have aggressively undercooked. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
With a 21:05 PB of 16:03 though, 195 watt average.
Working though, like
Working
178
very hard.
beats per minute.
Which is what we like to see. Next up is SpongeBob No Pants with a 21:25, an 86k ride. So a nice day out in the hills, I reckon, with a 206 watt average, 158 beats per minute though. So quite low on the heart rate. So maybe just taking it easy.
We would hope so. 4 weeks out if these people are racing.
Yeah. One of my all-time favourites on the potty. Vegan greens and amphetamines with a 21:25.
You know what? She should come on the show. We need to get her in to just
happily.
confirm Frankie's goss.
Yeah, confirm Frankie's goss. Tell us about some epic. She quite often jumps into Adelaide Hills. She has a regular Adelaide Hills route, and I just love seeing that one pop up on my Strava feed. So happy to discuss that and other quiet roads that she explores as well. Nice 40k ride on that one. I think also getting ready for Super Series.
Big day.
Don't know if she's in the same grade as Frankie, maybe.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, but that would be good. And last but not least is Legs Miggy,
Woo!
21:36 with
Big day in the saddle.
101 kilometers. There's a few laps around the block to square that one off, I reckon. 101 with a 170 watt average, 152 beats per minute.
Nice
Well
work,
done
ladies.
to Legs
Absolutely
McGee.
nice work.
Yeah.
So cool. All right. I had a little bit of a dig on Entry Boss this week, and it seems like track is where it's at for the rest of this
Track
week.
is where it's at.
So Oz Cycling SA Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the Superdrome. We've also got Kilkenny Cycling Club Saturday 17th at the quite possibly the Superdrome, can't remember. But Percy Beale Wheel Race, handicap race with a points race. And PACC Tuesday 13th of September, general track training at Hanson Reserve.
Oh, it's good that we're kind of come back into some better weather. Should
Yeah, I
see
can't
Hanson
wait.
and
I can't
PAC come back into some regular track training out there as well.
There is another velodrome at Edwardstown, isn't there?
There is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely. Look, and with that, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and all creatures in between, if you've enjoyed yourself, why don't you give us a follow through your favorite podcast app or access all our episodes through YouTube. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Ding! And don't forget to tell all your friends and share it with everyone.
We are also all over the socials, and we expect to hear from you guys. If you want to come on the show, we'll give you some updates, info, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and
Yeah,
information.
look, and I think if you want to come on the potty and you've just got a story to
Yeah,
share,
that'd be cool.
let's hear a story from the listener. You don't need to be anyone who's done something like extravagant.
Wild, you don't need a 12-minute Norton time.
No.
Actually, the slower the better. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. No wheels, no seat posts.
No wheels.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's tell us all about it.
And if you want to support the podcast, head to our Buy Me a Coffee page, and if you donate, we'll give you a shout out on the podcast the following week.
Look, and we'd love to hear your feedback, to know your thoughts, or just to have a chat. So hit us up through our Facebook or Instagram, or shoot us through an old school email to radelaidesummit@gmail.com. And with that, see you out at the summit this week. Bye.